Hey guys, so in this one we're going to fix up his steering. The current problem is that rotation goes between negative 180 and 180 degrees. So when it gets to a certain point, he's switching over to the other direction and gets confused. So we're going to localize his rotation. So we'll go to steering and let's see here. Instead of this, we're going to disconnect this, recombine, and we're going to do let's see, how do we want to do this? We'll do get rotation from X vector, and then we'll just get rid of this for now. We'll leave this one actually. Okay, and then we're going to inverse transform direction, and we'll get the controlled car and get actor transform. And then we're going to do rotation from X vector. And we're going to split this. And we're going to, we're going to map it to a range. And the range we're going to use is negative 180 to 180. And negative 1.5 to 1.5. That's just to apply more steering than necessary. Might not need that. Might just need to leave it at 1, but we'll try this for now. Alright, so let's see how this works. Might not work very well right away, but we'll see. Oh, right, we messed with the throttle stuff, so we'll just absolute this. And actually, that's not how we want. You know what? For now, let's just ignore all this. We'll work on that again in a minute. But for now, we'll just leave the throttle multiplier at 0.5, just so he drives a little bit slowly. Okay, that's not exactly right. Oh, we got rid of our steering input. Duh. It's kind of an important part. I guess the variable setting isn't really necessary. It just confuses me, but whatever. We will use that later. So let's look at this. So he's turning the right way. Let's see if he does it when he gets over here. Alright, so he's turning much better now. He's actually facing the right way. We'll just fix up the error with getting the next spline now. Actually, we shouldn't put this here. We should, it shouldn't, it might just be firing once, actually. Let's just take a look. Okay, so we can actually go back and do our throttle multiplier now. So, we want to base it off the speed, but only if we didn't recently turn. Let's just base it on the turn speed for now. So, we'll range this. Actually, first we'll absolute it, and then range it. So 0 to 1.5. We'll set it to 0.5 to... actually, we need to do it the other way. Negative 1, actually, to negative 0.5. And then multiply this by negative 1. Whoops. Actually, that's fine. And I think that'll work. He's driving fast because it's forward. Now he's going to slow down, maybe. Might not be slowing down enough. Why is it still firing if... That's kind of weird. Okay. We'll just get rid of that error so we don't have to deal with it later. Can't even remember where we put the draw debug. Should be on the get distance spline, right? Get spline position. There it is. So we don't want that to fire if... so we'll do current path is valid. Actually, we'll put that in draw. Oh, we already have that. Then why is the debug firing? I don't understand. Spline debug. Get spline position. Current path is valid. I don't understand why that error is firing. Oh, is it because it's calling get distance along spline? Okay, right. Alright, is valid. Now it should stop firing. Sorry about that. Okay, now to get back to the good stuff. So we want to slow this guy down a fair bit when he turns. Whoops, the controller, not him. So we'll go back to steering, and we'll set the throttle multiplier. We'll set this to 0, I guess. That's going to completely stop him, but I just want to make sure it actually works. Yeah, it looks like it. Why is this still firing? Okay, well I don't want to waste time on stupid errors in the video, so I'm just going to ignore that error for now. I'll fix it in non-YouTube time and then post the fix, but so he's not really slowing down, it looks like. Did we disconnect the throttle multiplier? Oh, okay. It's because, yeah, this is not really... Okay, so we'll map this, we'll use this instead. We'll do negative 45 and 45, and Now actually we want to absolute this as well. 0 to 45. So if the turn angle is 0, then our speed will be 0. If the turn angle is 45, our speed will be, sorry, that's not what I want, negative 0.5. What are we doing here? Confusing myself with all these negatives. Sorry, I know it's frustrating to watch. So if the turn angle is 0, then we want to be moving at full speed. So negative 1. If the turn angle is high, we want to be moving at low speed, so negative 0.5. You know what, let's even turn that down to negative 2.5. And let's actually reduce the turn angle to 25. So now I think he'll move fast if he's straight, and then he should slow down. Alright, that's a little bit better. We're getting there. Now let's go to his get new spline, because that error is still driving me nuts. I'm sorry. Set up spline. Get distance along spline. So current path, get next path, if it's valid, is valid. If it's not valid, then you don't want to return anything, I guess. So let's see what he does now. Okay, so we'll just return the what was it? The current spline length. So it goes to the end. Oh no, let's clear current path. What are we thinking? Clear current path, set distance to 0. There we go. Okay. Now this guy should go. And there should be no error. It should just stop. No, there's still errors. Okay. Might just be because it's clearing, I guess. Maybe we'll just move our is valid over here. I guess this doesn't matter that much. I just don't want to leave you guys with an error. It's kind of stupid. Such a stupid error, too. Because it doesn't even matter. Greater than or equal to current spline length. We'll call stop driving when if there's no valid splines. He's still trying to drive, I think, isn't he? Whoops. Okay, so why is it still firing? I'm a little bit confused by this. So the problem is it's going invalid when this calls this. So this goes valid, then this is called, and then hmm. Alright, so let's just put a value, put a new output, spline valid. So yes, no, no, yeah, no. Steering, get spline position is valid, yes. Alright, let's see now. Okay, I think he's just trying to drive to 0, 0 now, which is fine, I guess. Although we should still be not doing that. Let's see why that's not firing right. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of the turn, so we don't have to watch that every single time. Okay, so is not valid is firing. Why is he driving? Oh, it's because we need to set his throttle input and steering input to 0. That's so stupid. What a dumb error for me. I'm sorry, all this wasted time for that. Okay, well, we did fix up the errors, so that's fine. What we need to do is event graph. Where was it? Get spline position, get distance along spline. Okay, we also need to call new path even if it's not valid. And just set new road to none. If new road is none, set current path to none. And then set steering input and steering input to 0. And movement input to 0. And that should fix up his errors. maybe? Nope. Let's see if this actually fired. We might just need a delay. Yeah, it fired, but I think we need a delay. Yep, there we go. Okay. Alright, so sorry about all that waste of time. Just trying to do these off the cuff, but it happens, I guess. It's game dev. It's 20 minutes. It's not too bad, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. I guess just to show the utility of this, we can set up a little example scene here. Now you got to keep in mind they're not going to follow the spline exactly, so you might have to adjust them, but just setting up a little path just so we can see here. See how he does. Alright, so as you can see, he's getting stuck, which is what we'll need to fix next. So the next things we can do is either red light, green light, or getting stuck. But I think we'll do probably getting stuck so we can reverse and go forward again. So thanks for watching. That'll do it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.